folks? Welcome back to Real Talk Tuesday / Over the Hump Wednesday. So, right, special edition. I saved my Kobe Bryant Bitch Made Moves of the Week up until Tuesday was over. Y'all know what's happening in the world. I had to wait to see how some things planned out before I gave my comments on it. Regardless, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in with everybody's favorite crazy cousin, Pepper the Misunderstood Evil Genius. Before I get into it, just to let you folks know, Friday night I'll be performing at O'Toole's in Chinatown. So if you're in Honolulu and you want to come down for some First Friday action, check out some funny comedians, you can see me Friday night, 7:30, doors open, O'Toole's, Chinatown for the Jose Dynamite and Friends show. Now let's get into the Kobe Bryant Bitch Made Moves of the Week. Y'all already know the Bitch Made Move of the Week is the whole Donald Sterling scandal. Only I'm me, so y'all know I'm a little different. It's actually the Bitch Made Move of the Week is not Donald Sterling. It's actually the handling of the Donald Sterling deal. I personally wanted to wait till the NBA made their decision and see how the game and everything was going to play out before I put my video rant up. Okay, yay, Adam Silver, you did something. You stood up and said, yo, we don't want you in our league. You're banned forever, and we're going to force you to sell. That's far more than any of my people would have represented and done for this, which is really sad. I said it. I know I'm pissing people off. I don't care. Let's look at this. Donald Sterling has been a racist for a long-ass time. And we ain't done shit. We ain't done shit. Nothing. NAACP was giving him an award. His second award. Really, NAACP? How is that going to go? Hey, you, sir, are the best slave owner we've seen since the 1800s. Thank you, Massa, for taking care of our Negro ball players. Here's your award. What kind of shit is that? A man I admire greatly, Bomani Jones, wrote an article on how racist Donald Sterling was years ago, almost 10 years ago. And now, just because his side piece came up and caught it on tape, everybody's like, oh, this is a Travis Shan mockery. He must be out of the league. Everybody's up on their high horse and has all these fake reactions and all this, oh, we got to do something about this mentality, when really you're not going to do shit. Let's be real. Let's look at this, okay? Matt Kemp, the LA Dodgers slugger, he changed his thug music and he walked out on to bat with to Michael Jackson's Black or White. Ooh. Making a statement there, big homie. Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, it was like, yo, man, that's messed up. If that was me, I wouldn't have played on Sunday. I wouldn't have tolerated such racism. Really? Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne? You guys are rappers in the music business? You've never encountered racism? Really? You're rappers in the music business. No one's ever been racist to you. Right? If you were a Clipper, you would quit. Yeah. Yeah, sure you would. Yeah. Now look, I know some people wanted these guys to boycott, and if the commissioner hadn't come down and hard like he did, then there's a rumor saying that all these guys would have boycotted, like no one would have played in the league tonight. The Clippers, the Wizards, the Thunder, nobody was going to play tonight unless the NBA came down hard on that. And I actually would have loved to see that. I would have liked the commissioner to come down kind of soft and be like, y'all handle your own racial problems and see what our players would unite and do. Because I'm tired of it. I am. I'm tired. It's bitch made. It's like, it's bitch made. Until we actually make a stand and force this guy out, it's not going to be good. Plus, when we do kick him out the league, what's going to happen? He's going to get paid. He bought the Clippers for like $12 in a pack of food stamps, and he's going to make probably $800 million off of the deal. It's ridiculous. Look, let's be realistic. We all can't walk out of our jobs every time we think that our boss has done something racist. Hell, half of America wouldn't be working. I don't know if y'all looked at statistics, but most of America is minorities now. So what, you going to shut down the NCAA? They don't pay their slaves. They're going to shut down every league, sports league ever? You going to shut down Walmart? shut down, hell, the U.S. government. You can't say the U.S. government ain't done some racist stuff that deserves to be boycotted and walked out on? Come on now. All the guys in Wall Street, all the shit they did to the entire country, ain't none of them even seen jail. So what happens when you let rich white guys police rich white guys? Let's look at Donald Sterling. He cheated on his wife with his mistress, and they caught him on tape being racist, and he's lost 2 sponsors so far. Tiger Woods just had a bunch of side chicks, and he lost damn near everybody except for Nike and Gatorade. You know how I really blaming all of this? James Brown. That's right, James Brown. God rest his soul, the Godfather, he was awesome, but I blame him. In 1968, when Martin Luther King died, it is a little known fact that James Brown single-handedly stopped the riots. That's right, learn your history. Dr. Martin Luther King? I met Dr. Martin Luther King. In 1967, I was walking down the street, came up, punched me in the chest. I said, Dr. King, why'd you punch me in the chest? He said, oh, I thought you were somebody else. After they assassinated Dr. King, all of America was going crazy. Brothers was rioting in Detroit, LA, New York. They was rioting everywhere. And he was about peace. What James Brown do? He called CBS. He said, you know what? We got to get my brothers and sisters off of the streets and causing this havoc. We need to have a peaceful solution. So what did he do? He held a series of free concerts to be televised on CBS. That's right. Look it up. History. And what did all the black people in America do? They sat their monkey asses down and watched the Godfather of the Soul sing about love and peace. And they came up with organized solutions and ways to help their own communities, which is awesome. The problem is that since then, every time some crazy racial scandal comes on, we just dancing and shucking and jiving. In the 70s, what was we doing? The electric slide. In the 80s, when Reagan brought crack into all of our neighborhoods and organized the drug war and set up all the laws to go against the drugs that he put into our neighborhoods, what were we doing? Breakdancing. More recently, when the levees broke, the government knew that the levees was going to break and they needed to evacuate ahead of time. George Bush just kind of did a flyover. When Kanye said, hey, George Bush don't care about black people, he was right. What were we doing? Cupid shuffle. Down, down, do your dance. To this day, I still refuse to do the Cupid shuffle. Why? Because everybody was shucking and jiving to it when the levees and the poor people in New Orleans was getting fucked up. Still won't Cupid shuffle. It's horseshit. Even most recently, when the whole Trayvon Martin thing was going on and Florida had all these jacked up laws, what were we busy doing? Dougieing. I'm sorry, I refuse to Dougie. That is the gayest dance that a grown man could ever do, and you won't ever catch me doing it. Just period. So what's going to be the dance of this scandal? The nene? Come on, people. Come on. It's bitch made. I suggest we take a serious stand, get organized, and when real shit goes down, pay attention to it. Don't just pay attention to when some shit that look like it happened on Basketball Wives comes up. Like, this is hilarious to me. Like, his side piece busted him out. And his wife is suing his side piece. She is not talking about, oh, that's racism, that's wrong. She's not filing for a divorce because she knows there's mad loot there. Instead, she's suing the side piece. What? Come on, people. Come on. If we ever gonna stop the lunacy, we gotta stop the buffoonery and the coonery. And that's Real Talk Tuesday. Deuces.